gonna like find a job for him. And Sarah, like she was supposed to be on our team, but like I kicked her out.
Who's?
I don't know, some chick, but like she just wasn't doing her job and shit. So
What was her job?
But her job was to be like our social media manager.
Bro, man, it's always demos, you know.
Bro, she was supposed to like post our shit daily and like do all this shit.
Was she supposed to edit?
Nah, see, I do the editing.
Okay.
All she had to do is post it, right? Just post every day, and like she had to like promote our shit on her social medias and shit. Because apparently she's like an influencer, but like I don't fucking know, bro.
Oh, the girl who was wearing the on Halloween.
Does she cosplay?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that her?
Yeah.
That's her, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that her name?
I don't know. We just
Yeah, but it's just funny as fuck, bro. Cause I knew from the start I was like, nah, but there's no way she's gonna like do work or anything. Cause like, bro, she's supposed to post every day, right?
You can download stuff to or you can just post like 10 drafts in one day, and then every day just make sure you.
You know,
post
so Jad takes care of the posting and shit. But
that's cool.
yeah, it was just funny. Like I knew from the start, and like, bro, like what pissed me off was she knows that all she has to do is post one post every day, right?
Are you gonna post this
Bro.
so you can tell her how pissed you are?
I'll blur her name out or some shit.
We
I
didn't even
already
say her
texted
name, but we're not even sure if that's the actual name.
But yeah, man, and every day like I'd see like she keeps forgetting to post the shit, and I have to like call her, remind her and shit, and then I see she posts like 5 TikToks for in like Halloween costumes and shit. I'm like,
Oh, that is
bro,
that. Okay,
come
that's
on,
that
bro.
one. That's
That's
the
the same thing.
one. That's the same one. That's the one.
That's the same thing.
yeah, man.
Okay. So how long have you been doing your skateboard stuff?
My skateboard stuff, I started in March. Yeah, but
Like this year?
Yeah, March 2022.
Mm.
But I've been planning it for like, bro, like way before, like a year before that. But like, I don't know, I wasn't like smart enough to fucking like actually put it all together then. But like, that whole time I was like just trying to build my mindset and like just educate myself on business and stuff like that. And when the time came, I just started it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
But you've been doing art for a while, though, right? Like,
Huh?
Have you been doing art for a while? Like, do you draw? You draw.
Bro,
stuff,
when
right?
I was a little kid, I used to do a lot of art, but like I stopped for a long time.
Mm.
But then I kind of got back into it when I got into like tattooing.
Mm.
Cause like I learned how to like tattoo myself and shit.
How many episodes have you done?
We only have one full length episode up on YouTube right now.
Yeah, we watched that one together.
Yeah.
We flipped through it, went through the conversation.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always thought like people who do podcasts, like you get to a point like at the beginning, you just don't know what you're doing, and you're just talking about. Stuff.
Yeah, like that's what's right. I don't know what.
Does
the fuck
that
I'm
like
doing.
impact you like in real life? Like in real life, do you find yourself now going into conversations and talking absolute nonsense just because you just program yourself to now just talk?
Nah, see, because even the reason why I think actually helps us is because sure at the start we might not have the skills needed yet, but as we keep doing it, it helps us develop our communication skills, helps us develop like how to start like conversations, how to be more articulate with your words, stuff like that. It also like over time we end up learning more vocabulary. We get to learn more as well. It's a learning experience.
When he
bro.
said that, I was like, these guys they go on Google, another word for they, and then you go on your podcast, yeah. Did you say this big ass word? It's like, yeah, bro, I'm articulate as fuck.
So you said you want to talk about hustling, right? So why don't you start by
No, but something maybe all three of us can talk about.
So about the grind set and the top G in the middle of the you get it.
Depends. Like what is, I don't know. What is something that all three of us could link our brains together with? What are like 3 passions you have?
3 passions I have? Well, my first passion is skateboarding, but that's not something common like between us, right?
None of us do. We both.
I used to skateboard actually, and
Yeah.
then I got hurt too many times and I gave up.
Yeah, but that's the thing about it, right? Like skateboarding, it's like you gotta just tough it out.
And like back in the days, there was literally nowhere to skate in this country, and everywhere I
Yeah.
lived, the roads, like you can't skateboard on the street. It's not that smooth.
Yeah.
You can't skateboard on the sidewalk because the way the
Yeah, no, skateboarding is tougher, but like from a young age when I started like skateboarding, it teaches you a lot of life lessons. Like you learn how to fucking like be resilient through skateboarding, because 90% of skateboarding is you eating shit on the fucking gravel, bro. And just destroying yourself.
What's the worst injury you ever had from skateboarding?
From skateboarding, probably like I don't know, I haven't had like one really big injury from it, but I've broken my elbow like 10 times, fucking.
Okay, that tops
Like,
mine.
That tells
my
that-
That
ankle
tops
and
mine
shit.
already.
See, when I hear that, all I'm like is nah. I think once you, nah, I don't want to sound like one of those like once you get older, it's just like you do it until a certain age, and then if it becomes like a profession, cool, or it's something you make money off of, cool. But then once you get to an age and you're just like, yeah, but I need my body. I'm not trying to be 35. And I can't move like, my knee to my child because the tearing a ligament. That's it. Like what he tore his knee.
I tore ligament.
Yeah, my friend tore his knee, like tore ligament in his knee while skating as well. He was out for like 6 months.
I didn't tear it skating though.
Football.
It was football first. Someone kicked my knee in, and then I took a corner and it just clicked out of place.
Yeah.
And
But then you see that's gone for a while. Like
no, but this has happened like 4 years ago, maybe 5. And I even went to do physiotherapy for it. Like I was in one of them rooms where they have the pool. And the pool drops and you walk and shit. But it comes back on and off. It's never like fully healed. And I really don't want to do a surgery because they always say like if anybody who does sports surgeries like in this country or anywhere in general, you never recover fully unless you're like a pro athlete. Do you know what I mean? You got them top doctors to sort you out. So I never wanted to go there. I guess I just wait for it to slip back into place and then I continue playing. That's basically what I do.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah, but like in any sport, you're gonna get injured at some point, right?
See,
Most like
it depends. Like
if you're doing it every fucking day,
you can go.
Most likely at
There's a
some
smart
point
way
you
to
get
go
injured.
about it, though, right?
Huh?
There's a smart way to go about it. Like if you're doing your stretches and you've got enough experience to know, like, okay, I'm gonna stop at this. I'm gonna stop moving my body at this place, or like that guy's crazy. Like
like even in skateboarding, we have like ways to like make sure that we don't break.
There's a way to. I saw like
there's like certain ways to
jump
fall,
off.
right?
Yeah.
Like I learned how to like, bro. When I eat shit on my board, right? If I fall, I like take my hands, and I swipe the ground away,
and then you roll on
you
your
back. Roll on your back and like use like the muscles in like your shoulders and like your back and your neck. Kind of do like a half backflip and land back on your feet.
See, because we used to do jiu-jitsu.
It absorbs all the impact.
That's basically what I had to do. I was going down a hill and I wanted to do like an ollie before I went down it.
Mm-hmm.
And I went down it and the wheel got stuck in like this hook in the ground and it just flung me off. And I'm falling down this hill, so I just wrapped my arm around and I fell forward, but it ripped all the skin over here and tore my shirt at the back. And you know when you get like a burn? But it's a cut as well.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've had that
So
before.
it's hot and it's burning and cold water makes it like it's worse. Yeah. And then I started going to boarding school around that time, so I kind of just stopped doing it in general. And I just never got back to it.
Yeah. Forget about that, bro.
Yeah.
That's me. I hear there's injuries. I'm out.
And my parents were so like natural. They want to be like what do you call it? Something. There you go. There's vocabulary which I forgot. You know what people who don't use medical stuff and they use more natural things. What do you call that again?
Like naturalists.
Nah.
No,
naturalists, bro. Homeopath.
Oh yeah.
Homeopath.
Even I was like, damn, that's a word.
But like because they're like homeopathic, they want to do homeopathic shit. Like they didn't give me nothing, like no alcohol, rubbing alcohol, no nothing. It was like hot water and salt and slap aloe vera on it. Yeah. And it got to the point where sometimes I'm like, Mom, my hand is cut open. You give me a plant.
But that's like every country. Like my mom's Indian, so my
mom gives me homeopathic like medicines as well.
Where's your mom from?
She's from India. I'm fully Indian.
So do you know about the haldi lagado?
Yeah.
So when they say put on haldi is the yellow turmeric.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's on anything, bro. If this
but that shit stays for a while.
Yeah, but then my nana, he comes with the WD-40. I'll fix you now. Yeah.
What?
I fell and there was a nail behind me and it scraped into my skin. So he was like, the rust from the nail will kill you. So he chased me with the WD-40. He's like, come. I was like, nah.
Mom put WD-40 on a
My
cut.
grandmother back in the day, bro, if I got like a little like cut or some shit, we should take toothpaste, like put Colgate on it.
That's so bad though.
The Colgate for burns.
I don't fucking know, bro.
Colgate, I've heard the Colgate
I guess
put it on
works.
the burns, but it's not good. It's not good apparently. Even water apparently is not good for burns because I don't know the temperature change, something like that.
No, I think you need to put alcohol to make sure nothing went inside, and then just leave it out to dry. That's what I think.
Leave it out to dry your arm.
Yeah, just keep it outside. Like don't let any dust.
You're telling me you're getting burnt, and after you get burnt, you're holding your hand out the window at 10 years old. That's not happening.
Who knows, man? Cover it up, I guess. Just take care of it.
Yeah. They also have those the plasters for diabetics. The ones that you showed me, them gel plasters.
Yeah, but all of those stuff are disgusting. My friend who's a doctor shows me those.
Yeah, so it's like this gel, like it's not usually on a roll. They have like patches, like different sizes, and then because people who get diabetes, they get open wounds. Like when they have it,
Have you ever seen like a proper diabetic open wound?
No.
Oh my god,
it's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Really?
Yeah.
And
they lose their hand. Like their hand starts like they'll lose one finger.
Really?
They lose a second. That's what.
Like if you get a cut in your arm, like you start losing fingers and shit.
no, their skin just opens up.
Oh shit.
Like it's not because it got
not because
cut.
they fell or
Like
anything.
if you get a cut, what, the skin just opens
No,
up?
you don't get a cut. It just starts. Your skin just starts.
literally.
Like, that's what diabetes is.
Shit.
And you'll see people like this, like and they just have this left.
Yeah, that's fucked.
That's disgusting.
See, we started with the grind set, and we're now talking about diabetes. You know.
But then that's the whole point of just having. It's also because it's like our first time, all three of us talking.
Yeah.
So it's like it has to.
The only time I
be
spoke to
fine.
you was in the dark, and
Yeah.
I don't really remember what I said.
Every time we separate, because like with the things we can talk about are slightly different.
Yeah.
He can talk to a whole different crowd. Like if I go talk to like those same guys he was talking to,
Yeah.
I could not have spoken to them for longer
Yeah.
than 10 minutes. My mind doesn't.
Yeah, I feel like, bro, there's like, personally, like most people, like I can't fucking relate to. Like if you throw me in a random fucking party, like most of the time I'll just be sitting there like in the corner, like chilling, observing, right? Because like most of the time if I try to make conversation with someone, it's like most of the shit they talk about is like, on average, it's like random drama or like, you know, some bullshit like some TikTok they saw or like something like that. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, I just can't deal with that. That's why I don't really go to parties and shit. But fucking Jad dragged me along. But I guess in the end, it turned out to have a positive outcome. I met you guys.
Yeah.
I got you on a podcast.
We vibed. That was a good one.
You play chess?
Huh?
You play chess?
Yeah, I do.
I recently started playing again. I stopped playing for a long time.
Really?
Yeah, I used to play as a kid.
Yeah, same. I used to play a lot as a kid, but like I just started again as well. I got this like a week ago.
Nah, I downloaded the app on my phone and I'm like.
Oh, you got the chess app?
Yeah.
Bro, I beat like half the NPCs already.
Nah, I've started like one at a time. I'm like one day I'm free, I have some time. Okay,
Yeah.
beat this guy. Like, I'll keep going.
I'm horrible.
Yeah. Nah, I do the fucking daily challenges every day, bro.
Really?
I'm on like 10 days in a row or some shit.
Sweat, man.
Sweating on chess?
Have you ever been to a tournament?
I've never been to a chess tournament.
I went to a chess tournament, and that's kind of what got me to stop playing, because I got really bad anger issues, and we were playing a game, right? And it was like a bunch of like universities or whatever come together, and they're all doing tournaments. There was football, this, that, and I got signed up for the chess one because I said, yeah, I know how to play chess.
Yeah.
So I'm with my teammate, and I'm like, and he's like, yeah, I play chess. Okay, good, because I don't really play chess like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, calm, let's play me and you before we go into the room. We play, and I'm whooping him. I'm like, oh, bro, what do you mean? Like, you're supposed to be the better one.
Yeah.
We go into the room, we both play our games. He eventually loses, and then I make it through to the semi-finals. And I'm playing this guy, and basically the rule in chess is what they said over there is once you touch a piece, you have to move it, regardless of whatever. So I got him in a position, and if he moved his piece, it would have been checkmate.
So he touched it.
He touched the piece, and I'm guessing he saw, and then he moved his hand somewhere else, and I said, ref, what's that about?
Yeah.
And then he's like, no, there's nothing. And I was like, what the hell, man? Like, and I was like, I was chatting to everyone just looking away like that. I'm like, what you guys, are you done, bro? He touched the piece, like, you just done that to me, like, right before. And then...
And you can see the anger issues coming out.
Yeah.
And then I just threw the game. I said, I don't care, I'm not playing. Yeah, you win the game, you win. You happy? You win. Then there was also a runner-up. I said, I don't care, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Run the time, I'm not playing. And then I just left it, like, mad. But from then on, I don't know, I just stopped playing chess.
Yeah.
It's nice to get back in there again, you know, because you got usually when you play, I don't know how you play, but for me, I usually have what I want to do in my mind already.
Yeah. It kind of wakes you up. Like sometimes I just play in the morning, like have a coffee, play some fucking chess. It wakes you up a bit.
See, that's the thing though. Like now, because I haven't played it in so long, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like, okay, I know about this move. Okay, I used to do that before. I do that move, and I'm like, shit, but I didn't do that. So it's nice to kind of like brush the cobwebs off.
Relearn something.
Yeah.
No point living if you're
scared to die.
I could barely see it.
Yeah, it's a glow in the dark. So when you turn the lights off, you'll see it.
That's sick.
Yeah. I'll show you a fucking photo of it right now, bro. Look at this shit.
Wait, well, you just got some glow in the dark paint and you just painted it?
Yeah, like the same shit I
Do you
use.
paint or spray? It looks like spray.
I just use my hands, bro. Like my fucking. I just like.
Yeah.
He's one of them art man, proper art
See,
man.
we're the. Oof, I'm so bad at art. Like my siblings are.
Bro, I'm
artists.
trash at art too, but like I just like as I started like tattooing and shit, I was like, alright, let me like try to learn how to draw and shit.
Do you
like,
tattoo yourself?
all of them I did myself, most of them.
What's
that's
that?
sick,
Show
man.
me that one.
It's like this one my friend did. It's a lion killing a snake, and this one actually means quite a lot to me because the lion is representing the new me, and the snake is like representing the old me, right? The snake is like I used to be like the type of person who's a snake, right? I was always like cheating people, doing shit like that. Just always out doing some crazy shit, right? So I was like, after a while I had like this like moment where something just flipped in me, right? I was like, nah, I know there's something more for my life, and like I want to go and pursue it, and I need to change all my fucking ways, right?
Did you have to cut out friends to do that?
I had to cut out so many friends. For a while, it was just like me and my best friend Max, like that's it. Cause like we cut off so many people because we're like, alright, we need to change something, right? And yeah, so lion's like the new me, the king of the jungle, like killing the old me.
And what's the circle thing?
That's the sun. The sun represents like new beginnings.
Sick.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I feel like whenever I draw, I always end up drawing if I'm taking notes in class or something. But the way I draw is I draw one line there, one line there, one line there, and I'm like, oh shit, this kind of looks like that. And I just keep drawing more lines until it becomes something.
I used to play this game like when I was little, like in school. When I get bored, I'd just draw a random ass fucking scribble, right?
Yeah.
I'd be like, alright, make something out of this.
Yeah.
And we like take turns doing that shit.
Yeah.
Like someone would add one line, then I'd add another line, like shit like
See,
that.
the thing is, though, to me, it looks sick to me. And then I show someone else, and they're like, what's
What
that,
the
bro?
Ross?
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't see, it's a Pokemon coming from the sky. It's a man. And they're like, what?
But in your head, it like makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense in your head, but
For me, it was always calligraphy. I loved writing, and I loved like handwriting, and then I would do the bubbly art typing,
Yeah,
writing,
yeah, I
and
feel
then
you.
the flames writing, all that as a kid. And
Yeah.
even in Arabic, the whole calligraphy was that I think. Like when you see that thing, what does it say? Oh, I can't see it.
Cats
upside
fly.
down.
It's just flipped.
So cats, what fly?
Cats fly. That's the
Yeah.
name of my brand.
When you see it like that, I love that design. It's sick. Because it's like art. It looks like an alien typing.
Yeah.
To me, that's what it looks like, and that's sick. That's the only type of art I understand.
Yeah, man. Bro, but talking about chess, bro, you know chess, like professional chess players, they burn like some crazy number of calories like in professional tournaments.
What?
Yeah, bro. Let me
What
see
the
some shit. I'll tell you the
I
exact,
didn't expect that.
yeah.
I'll tell you the exact fucking number, right?
What?
If they burn over 200 calories, that's mad.
It's more than that.
What, from thinking?
The
I'm thinking
brain
so.
gets bigger. Brains are just shrinking over time.
Research suggests that a chess player could burn up to 132 calories per hour. And for a 9-hour hole, it could be around 1,188 calories consumed while playing chess.
Consumed.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because like that's the amount of like brain power. it
Imagine
takes.
that someone asks you, "Yo, you go gym?" Nah, bro, I play chess. No, really, yeah, bro.
Yeah, dude, I work out mentally, dude.
1,500 calories a night, yo.
Yeah,
That's-
bro.
Forget that. That's mad.
It's fucking crazy.
My experiences with friends has been completely opposite, completely flipped compared to everyone else.
Yeah.
I've never had and I will not say never, but my situation with friends has always been good.
Yeah.
I've had good friends. I have 8 top close friends.
Yeah.
Each person lives around the world. Like now, one of my friends is getting married in Turkey,
Mhm.
and we're all flying from across the world to
That's sick.
go for the wedding.
Yeah.
And that's like our friendship has made our life easier because you'll have half of the group that are kind of like religiously good.
Yeah.
Or have better morals than the others, and then
Yeah.
you'll have half who are kind of going through like their messed up phase.
Yeah.
And then when they're going through their messed up phase, they don't cut them off. The good help them remember, like, okay, but don't forget.
Yeah,
that you have to,
that's
yeah.
how it is. Like with like my really fucking tight friends, like
Yeah.
my brothers.
Yeah.
Like I don't even call them my friends; they're my brothers, right?
Yeah.
Like I think of them as such because I'm a single child. Right? My like really close friends, I just think they're my brothers.
I have 7 of them, so he's not my brother. I don't need another brother.
They're all copy, paste, control, C, control. They're all of them.
But yeah, man, like when you're really that tight with someone, then you stick through them. Like you believe that, okay, they're gonna fucking get through it, right? And you help them out. You like give them advice. You fucking, you know, like especially if you've been through it, what your friend has been through before. You know how to fucking like help them get through it, right? But a lot of like helping them get through it is just like, bro, just shut the fuck up and get on with it.
Yeah, but then you need to also give a little bit of more than just shut the fuck up. But yeah, I get that.
Because I don't know, I feel like when you got a friend group like that, like more than like 2-3 people, and there's like different dynamics. You know how a different person is gonna handle certain advice. And it's not just you who knows it. Everybody in the group knows. Like if you tell this guy shut the fuck up and handle it, he's not gonna chat to us for 2 days. So we gotta tell him like, oh, it's okay. Shut the fuck up.
Depending on the person's personality.
Depends on the person's personality, really. And like with us, I don't know. I feel like even though we've been friends for such a long time, we don't see each other every day. We don't even see each other like every week.
Like I have really close friends I haven't seen for fucking months. My best friend, bro, I haven't seen him in almost a year now, because he left to the U.S. But like we're still tight as fuck.
Well, you guys like talk every day?
We don't talk every day. Like
it's more like on Instagram, you send each other funny things, and you
can like once like every 2 weeks or some shit. Like we'll hop on a Zoom call or shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's good to have good friends. As a kid, I remember people like I think our generation is more we're good with making friends. I feel like as opposed to our parents, because I feel like that generation, not too many people had good friends. Not people not because all my aunts, all my uncles, everyone was telling me like, yeah, but you'll see one day like you're leaving your family and you're going out with your friends, but you'll see one day that they're not gonna be there for you one day. And I was like, what?
Yeah,
you guys are stupid. And what happened? Of course, I learned how to be there for family more, but also that my friends were there the whole time. They're still there, and they will be there.
I mean, I've had friends that like, you know, I thought they're like, they're always gonna fucking be here, right? But then they weren't. Like in that way, like some of the things my mother said about that same type of shit your mother probably told you, right? Like my mother told me the same thing. Like your friends, they're not always gonna be there, right? But and to a lot of it is true. Like,
that is true.
Yeah, a lot of it is true. A lot of the friends aren't gonna fucking be there, and a lot of your friends, like it's not even like a bad thing that they're not gonna be there, right? A lot of the times you're friends with someone because there's something they can teach you, something you can learn from. There's experiences you're gonna have together that you're gonna learn important lessons from, right? And then maybe they're only there in your life to teach you that lesson, and then they leave. And like that's what I think. Whenever I meet a new person, I always think like, okay, there's a lesson I'm gonna learn with this person.
So you basically take advantage of what's there, and you not take advantage like in a bad way.
Yeah, but they're also learning from me, right?
Yeah, it's
like I don't see the point of being friends with someone where there's not like a fair exchange, right? Like it's not about like exchanging physical things, right? But like
grab my dick, I'll grab yours.
No, but like a lot of the time, like there's a lot of things you can learn from one person. There's also a lot they can learn from you, right? But a lot of times, friendships that don't work out are friendships where it's like you're learning a lot from that one person, but they're not learning anything from you. A lot of times, those friendships don't work out. Yeah,
because once you're just like, this is pointless. We just hang out, and it's not beneficial for me, so I'll just bounce. Yeah, there's no need for me to be here. So yeah.
But what do you say? Quality time is you also gaining something. Let's say you've had like a stressful week or something, and you got a friend who, you're not going to learn anything from, but if you hang out with him for a bit, it's going to release the tension in your head. You're going to laugh a bit. You're still gaining something. It doesn't mean you're gaining knowledge or something.
And I've tried to tell a lot of people that as well. Like a lot of people, like when you're suppose you're in a relationship or you're in things with people. Okay, so you're like in a situationship, right? Yeah. Now you guys have spent a while together, like a year together. You guys are talking. You guys are having a good time. You guys are going out together, traveling or whatever the hell you're doing. Yeah. But you're having a good time together. So you're being the perfect compatible person for them at that time, and you're having a good time. Now after that goes left, let's say feelings get involved or whatever, then the person is like, okay, I need to address this, and then you're just like, no, but this is how we are. We spoke about this being like this. Now, instead of saying, okay, I get it, but I need to distance myself, it's normally, I wasted my time. How can you say you wasted a year or two?
I think
all you've done is...
I think any experience you have, it's only wasted if you choose to think that it's wasted, right? Because there's always a lesson to learn in something, right? Any experience you take, if you try to analyze that experience and break it down and try to think of what's the greater meaning behind this, what's the lesson to be learned here, there's always something you will learn. And then once you learn that lesson, that experience won't be in vain. And it's not time wasted.
See, I like to play the devil's advocate, and even though I do agree with your point, what if you haven't learned anything and things aren't really that deep? Like, I like to think about deepness and meanings behind things, but sometimes I have a conversation with someone and they're like, what if it's not that deep? What if you're just overthinking things and you have this guy who's now walking down the street and he doesn't deep anything and he's just chilling, he's just happy. But you, because you're not thinking about everything, the meaning of everything, your brain is just constantly whirling, and you don't have that peace of like just sitting down.
See, it's not like, oh, you have the experience and then you like think about, what does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean?
But like
it's more about
what I mean is, like, for example, let's say you sit
your
down,
mind to being able to recognize the lessons that need to be learned, right? So it's not like you're thinking about it all day. When you develop your mind to always be trying to learning the lessons and stuff of your experiences, then it kind of just comes to you. Whenever you have an experience, you, not instantly, but like the realization just kind of comes to you at some point of what the lesson was. It's not like you're sitting there all day thinking about it.
You're saying that there's always a lesson? Sometimes there's just no lesson at all.
Even if there's no lesson, then you realize that there's like forget an experience. For example, a person that you were hanging out with, you didn't learn anything from hanging out with them. None of the experiences you had were meaningful. Then you learned that maybe you shouldn't be hanging out with that person because there's nothing. You guys aren't moving forward together in life. You guys aren't helping each other grow in any way.
See, that's what I'm saying. But you haven't learned anything. But what if you enjoy your time? That's the only thing that happened. You
you don't care to learn something. It's more about the memories we created together.
Yeah.
Is now just in the back. It's in my head. When I'm 50, I might look back at that memory, type of thing. Meaning, you maybe did learn something, but the memory was worth it.
Yeah, of course.
That's why I love just Snapchat. Literally everything I do, everything is on my Snapchat. If I go, it will tell me 10 years ago. I've had Snapchat for like 10 years now. Yeah. And it's there. It's always there. Yeah, it says like 9 years ago, 8 years ago, whatever. That's almost 10 years. Yeah, I've been
that's a long time.
So and I can literally go back to day A and just go. Yeah. Oh my God, that time, such a good time. Oh, that person, oh, she was good. Oh, him, da 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 da. But then there's still those 8 people that are still there.
Yeah.
But the people that were cleaned off, it was still good.
Yeah.
It was still good.
I mean, maybe it's different for you, but for me, a lot of the great memories I have with people are when like we actually learn something together.
Mm.
Like that's the great memory for me.
But that comes with your personality.
Yeah, like that's just my personality, right? Yeah. So like, great memories for me are when we grow in some way together, when
they tell you something.
We learn a lesson together, or they teach me something, I teach them something, stuff like that. Those are great memories for me.
Okay, I guess it's all about how you consider your time worth.
Yeah, like when I'm just chilling and like just like chit chatting and shit, just like hanging out, but there's not really any purpose to the hangout. Like I don't know, to me, I don't like feel like that's a great memory to me. You know what I mean? But I feel like there will be great memories like that when I'm just chilling and hanging out. Once I've like reached a certain point in life, like where I'm not like always fucking hustle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean you hustle until you can chill out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the whole point of hustling. You don't want to.
Yeah, so you can chill out.
Unless you're just naturally gonna be a hustler even when you're 60, 70.
Yeah.
You have people like that. Like we have a friend, and his granddad. How old is he? He's like, what, in his 80s, 70s?
Yeah, 85.
And he's still working every day. Yeah. Every day, first thing he wakes up, he does and starts working. And he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to do any of that.
But I think the reason why a lot of people just continue to work is because I feel like a lot of like men especially, like when they stop working, they start to lose the purpose in life. A lot of times your work gives you purpose.
Women as well, yeah? Let's not just make it about men. Have you ever seen an 85-year-old grandma work?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's there. That's what I'm trying to say. Men.
But it's more like you see him working around the house, right?
I'm
not even saying that.
I thought you were gonna say like
tell me a grandma you know who's doing a business.
Yeah, well, I'm sure there's someone.
Yeah, but like most of the time, from my experiences, I can only speak from my. I don't know her. That woman who's doing her business, I don't know her, so it's not my fault. I don't know her. All the grandmas I know is they're hustling around the house. Even when her back's broken, she's still. Whoa.
She's still figuring out how to buy doll and make it nice.
So I don't know. I feel like that's just how humans are, though, right? Like, we need to be moving on and just.
Yeah,
like
or you if you're that old and you're just laying down. I can imagine that for myself. Like I don't see a time where I wouldn't be working. Yeah. But I can imagine being 70 and the business and everything is going well. But if I just sit down on my ass, I'll feel like I'm just gonna die soon. Like you're basically waiting to die.
Yeah,
and
like,
I don't want that.
Same. Like I don't think I'd ever stop working. I might not work as much, but I still have something that I'm doing. You know what I mean? But I think as I start to reach a lot of my goals and like I'm in a more comfortable place in life, I think a lot of my like attention is gonna start going to passions, but the work will always be there. But like as I get like more comfortable, like with where I'm at, like I'll start to, focus a lot on more passions, and like slowly it's gonna like the number of passions that I'm focusing on is gonna be increasing, like rather than the number of things I'm doing like for work.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I love that sound.
The airplane?
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hate that.
It, I don't know, like gives me memories, like puts me back, like, calms me down a bit. I don't know.
He's the type of guy who'll sit by the mountain and just listen to the wind and birds chirping.
But that's sick though. Like that's like actual like peace, like peace of mind. When you can just sit there and like like
that's
not
what we need
do
to talk
anything.
about. You guys, I saw one of your guys' podcasts. You guys talk about meditating.
Yeah.
You guys meditate.
Yeah.
Like actually meditate.
I do it whenever I can. I can't say I meditate every fucking day. Like I'm not like one of those, right? I don't meditate every single day.
But do you actually see like a proper difference in life because of it?
Yeah, because bro, like since I started meditating, right? I used to, like just like you, I used to have a lot of fucking anger issues. Like I couldn't control my emotions type shit, you know what I mean?
What are you trying to do?
No, I was just saying you have anger issues. I found that funny.
But I'm working on it. Like I've done it. I've worked on it.
But since I started meditating, like whenever I get that feeling that like okay I'm about to burst or some shit, I just like start meditating and literally 5 minutes later like I'm just completely chill, and over time you don't even have to keep meditating, but you just like learn how to not suppress it but like have more control over your emotions. You know what I mean? You don't let like such like you learn that not every small thing matters that much, you know what I mean?
Just let it go, I guess.
It makes you realize like okay, like
just
some
let it go,
like
dude.
Dude.
Like not everything's a big ass deal.
I tried meditating one time. I was watching this guy who was talking about meditating and how important it is to meditate and all that. But then I watched the rest of his shit and it was just like he was selling it. Like once it gets to something where if you're trying to help me do something, then you tell me here's a subscription code. Then I'm
that's when I like unsubscribe and click
I'm
off.
like, okay, what the fuck? Now you've just wasted my time. But I can understand why meditating will help you. I can understand why, because I feel like no one gives themselves the time to just breathe, focus, and think about what's important and whatever. Like if I meditate, no matter how hard I try to meditate and think about absolutely nothing, like
that's a misconception about meditation. You don't always have to not think about anything. You can just have one thought in your head. Like you can meditate about something. Say there's a certain problem you're having in life, just meditate on it, right? And while you're meditating, just focus on how you're gonna solve that problem, right? Or for example, if there's something you want to manifest into your life, there's some goals that you want to achieve. Just meditate about those goals. Like when you meditate, imagine yourself achieving them, shit like that. Like so you don't always have to.
I'm just always working. Once I'm in meditate mode, I'm just thinking about like how I'm gonna take my stuff to the next level. That no matter how hard I try to think, other than that, even if I try to think about food or sports or this, my brain ends up going back to that.
It helps you filter out some of your thoughts. Like it helps you filter out some of the bullshit. That's what it helps with.
I get that.
It helps you like clear the noise.
What do you think about meditating?
I think it really depends on the individual, right? Like for me, I could meditate by just staring at a tree.
Yeah.
Just watching how the tree moves and just like now monitoring the thoughts that are in my head. I have more control over them.
Yeah.
Like I can see, like usually it's just loud noise just coming all the time. Pause.
Yeah.
But when I'm looking at something, or just you can take in the beauty of something and just, I don't know, be in the moment of it.
Yeah, like not specifically have like an objective to it,
Yeah.
but like I think that's what meditating is, right? Like a lot of things can be meditative, right? Like when you're doing something, like, and there's no reason, you're just doing it to do it. I think that's like the same thing as meditating, because why do you meditate? You just meditate to meditate type shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like why are you staring at the tree? You're just staring at the tree to stare at it, right?
Yeah.
And when you can do that, it helps you clear out some of the bullshit in your head.
No, I see that.
Like even in skateboarding, like when I was younger, like I didn't really have any reason to why I was doing it, right? I was just doing it to fucking do it. And like when I'd skate, like there's nothing I was thinking about except like what I'm doing with my feet and like the fucking tricks that I'm doing, you know what I mean?
I hear that.
It's just that focus.
I hear that. As a kid, I used to go to the beach and go by the shore where there's a little bit of water and just play dead.
Yeah. Just like, well, lie down.
No, just in the water, just hands loose, toes loose,
Yeah.
feet loose.
Oh, that
Let the
shit
waves.
feels so good. I feel
and,
that.
and I can understand why, to me, that would be like meditating, where
Yeah.
I'm actually, because I'm just floating and I'm letting the waves take me. And then I get up, I'm like, shit, I got all the way, I have to go all the way back.
Bro, I used to go to the beach a lot, like in the mornings.
Mm.
And like sometimes I'd go like before sunrise.
Mm.
And I'd get like my blanket, just lay down. Like even sometimes like when, you know, I'd get up in the middle of the night and go to the fucking beach. Like, if I can't get sleep, I do that shit, just lie down, and I just close my eyes and take deep breaths while listening to the fucking waves, like just crashing on the shore. Like that type of shit, bro. Like I don't know, bro. Like when I did
That's
that,
like a nature high.
I could feel the pulse.
Yeah.
I could feel like the energy flowing from the waves, and like I could almost like, I don't know, like when you stop using one of your senses, like when you close your eyes, all of your other senses start to get heightened. Like I could hear the waves as if they were next to me, you know?
I get that. That's why blind people can, their
Yeah.
hearing is way higher than a normal average person. So I do get that.
I think like going blind is probably one of the scariest things to me, personally.
I think if you're born blind, it's not that scary, right? Because you don't know anything else apart from
Yeah, but I mean, like for me,
To lose your eyesight.
To lose
yeah,
your
to lose
eyesight.
it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
quite
that would be
amazing.
scary.
You won't be
shit.
able to see your kids. You won't be able to see what they're doing. You can only hear about it.
I guess it's kind
I
of.
feel like at the start you just be paranoid 24/7.
Yeah, my great grandmother lost her eyesight at like 90.
Mhm.
A lot of my family has reached like 100.
Yeah.
My Jamaican side, but she was blind, and we used to like go into her room and like try to like mess with it. Me and Omar, my cousin, we'd run downstairs, and when we're like, bro, she can see. There's no way she can't see, bro. Her eyes open. We were kids. So we'd open up the door, walk inside, and we'd be like, and she can hear, and she's like, she as soon as we do, which one of you? She just be like, which one of you guys has opened my door? And we're like, nothing. Just shut up, keep going. And then we'd walk in, and then she sits up, and it looks like she's looking at us.
Yeah.
And we're just like, what the hell, bro? She said she was blind. Why is everyone saying she's blind? She can see. There's no way. Then we go close, and then I'm like, okay, you go from the left, I'll go from the right. And then we come like this, and we both look at her like, I'm looking from here, and she's looking from here.
Yeah.
This is what she does. Grabs us like this. Omar, Hamza, get out of here. And we'd be like, bro, what the hell? But she would tell us like stories about how when she lost her sight, she was scared. Everything, she first started seeing flames and smoke. That's what her eye was seeing. Like she could see this, but it was like flames and smoke everywhere. And slowly just dropped completely. Completely.
It's fucking terrifying. Bro, you ever seen those fucking videos of motherfuckers who like act blind like in the streets and they film it? And they're like eating ice cream, like staring at like some girl's ass or some shit. But they're holding like a cane, and then their fucking boyfriend comes over and everybody's still staring at my girl's ass.
And they just keep eating, and then they're like, huh? What? Nah,
Like
that's
I'm blind.
The things guys would do to have a good little peek. I swear. I love that. I love when I laugh my ass off. Well, I have two reactions. One reaction is, why do guys have to stare so hard? Like, stare, have a little healthy stare, like a damn okay, and move on.
Yeah.
But the
like,
deep stare, I'm like, bro, you're watering from your mouth, dude. Chill out, like holy shit. And then the other reaction is when I see a guy doing a cool little and continuing his shit, like even at the gym, like he'll be working out, and he'll be like, and then he continues. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah.
So there's multiple reactions, but just keep it healthy. Look to an extent, you know.
Yeah, look to an extent,
but don't look too much.
Nah, whenever I see a leng thing, I don't even look at. I look at the guys around her. This is hilarious. You look at someone walk through and she's on.
And then just 10 guys.
10 guys. Everyone finds a way to go.
And then you're thinking like, what assholes? And then you're doing, and then you're just like shit. So then you're just back in the same situation.
Oh fuck, I'm an asshole as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's healthy to have a good look, man. Just don't look too much.
If it's in like within your peripheral vision, like it's okay.
Yeah, but the thing about that is we can also turn.
Yeah, but
it will still be in my peripheral vision as long as.
No, but if you're turning your head like 180.
No, but my feet are also turning. No, but my
like,
feet are turning as well. It's still in your peripheral vision if your feet is.
But then you're walking this direction now, and she's walking past you.
Then you change your
you're
direction.
like a fucking clown,
and now you've gone and done that. It's a bit mad, like.
Yeah. But that's why we do this one. Like you see over there. We would do that. Like sometimes, like it's fucked up. But sometimes we're walking. I'm like, oh my! And you know, we also because of how close we are. That's one thing. Is like you can read your friend's mind. Whatever they say, before they say it, you can hear what they're gonna say. So we're walking.
You just fucking know. Like.
We're walking, and I just hear him go, "Ugh." This is the whole thing with me and my friends. We go, "Ugh," and the longer the "ugh," the bigger the situation. So we're just walking, and he'll be like, "Ugh," and I'm like, and I know exactly where. Cause I'm like, if he's looking, I know his eye is this. So I'm like, "Ugh, my days," and then we keep walking. I'm like, "Oh my days, that's mad."
Like you know the ratio of like eye to like voice, like where it's.
And then, but then we're still like, God blessed her nicely.
Yeah.
And it's always like that. His hand will be here on his mustache, and he'll be like, "Oof, bro," and I'm like, "Oof."
You walk fast.
Like, it always looks like I'm thinking, cause like, bro, if you just see me sitting in any.
No, but you wear glasses, so you're chilling.
But I'm always like this, like.
What are you grabbing?
Shut up, bro. Like I'm always like this or some shit. Like I'm always.
You just look like a big question mark. So you're just like, wow. So God can do that as well. Holy shit.
I just tattoo a question mark on my forehead, bro, so people know what's up.
Yeah, bro. Start asking questions. If you go some places, they'll be like, "Hey, watch out for that guy, bro. He's got this question mark on his head." You start walking around with a big bag. You have security there soon. You're brown as well, so.
Nah, but only on your head, bro. You have question mark tatted like on your whole face. Like it's just a question mark.
And what the dot is there?
Lil Questy.
Lil Questy. That's a new rapper.
Question mark.
The dots, the dots on your tongue. He's like,
yeah.
You look crazy, bro.
I think the worst thing for me is when, because I genuinely believe that I'm not like a touchy-feely. Grab a girl disrespectfully, or speak to a girl disrespectfully. I feel like I'm not like that. I genuinely feel like that. When I get to know you and we get closer, that's different. But when it's the first sight, the first talking, or we're communicating,
you have to be a gentleman.
Yeah, I like being calm like that. But then when they get the wrong understanding, like completely wrong. Like completely wrong.
They think they can walk over you and shit?
They can just easily just tell all their friends, "Oh my God, he's doing this to me." Like I've been in so many situations where I'm just like, holy shit, how, and then I get so angry. Then my gentle side gone like this. Yeah. I've said mean things.
Like I've had experiences like that before as well. That's why like I just decided I'm not gonna waste my time with girls yet because I don't really give a fuck. I'm gonna focus on what's more important.
Just guys.
Bro, shut the fuck now. I'm gonna focus on other shit. You know what I mean?
The second you said that, I knew that was gonna come. I was just waiting for him to say some shit like that.
Just guys, bro. Why not?
Nah,
I denied that, but
cut the cameras.
Yeah, man. I'm just like, there's like I can't be fucked. Like girls like my age, bro. I don't know. They're just on some other bullshit, bro. They be on TikTok all day. Their fucking minds are numbed.
Well, if you said you're into like talking to people and learning something and achieving something from that conversation, then you should not be looking at girls your age at all. You should not be looking at girls your age at all.
That's what I'm saying.
You should be hopping onto that 24, 25.
Whoa, but that's not even legal for them. This guy's not even 18 yet.
Nah, the girls don't care, man.
Bro, this one time.
No, dude, girls don't care the way guys do because guys can go to jail. Girls can. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
When do you see? I've seen bare mandem, bro. I've been one of those mandem. What do you say?
I think it's fine if you're with the old girl, but like no one's gonna even like say shit.
Yeah.
No, but the legal age is what is it?
14.
The legal age of consent in this country is 14.
So you couldn't necessarily.
It's
even-
actually mad, bro.
Did you not know that?
No, I knew that, but I thought that was like for
No,
for
even if
teenagers.
I'm 30 and the girl is 14, there's no case.
What?
Yeah, legally. I'm not saying morally, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
But legally, that's
in the UK it's 16.
16.
I think in France it's 16 as well.
Even 18 and 14 is
no. Canada's 18. Canada's so 18. Like people don't even bother because a lot of girls will do that, and then their parents you know in Canada it's so much like you know how when there's snow in front of your house you're supposed to remove the snow and everything, but if you don't. If someone walks on your area, your lawn or your area, and they fall,
Oh, they can sue you.
they can sue you and they'll make
Yeah.
at least $3,000-$4,000 from it, right? So Canada's all about lawsuits. Oh my days, you can get lawsuits here.
Bro,
there,
my
everywhere.
best friend, like one of his, like someone in his family, bro, like they're broke as shit, right? There's just a mother and a child, right?
Mm.
And mother's broke as shit. Bro, what she'd do is she'd get her kid to go to like supermarkets and shit like that, and like fake slip and fall, and like then afterwards they sue them. Bro, like one day they just pulled up with like a fucking nice ass car, nice house, everything, bro.
It's
See, so
flat.
don't-
It's
don't
all
trust
messed
these
up.
girls.
Yeah.
It's all
Don't
messed
trust
up.
these girls, yeah.
It's all messed up. I went to Turkey and I went to a jumping castle area, the where you do jumps and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that
And
was-
I banged my head on so there's pads everywhere, right? But then there's one black wall and the pads are all black.
Yeah.
So it's not like you can tell the difference. The
Yeah.
wall was black. I jumped and I banged my head. That's where I have this scar here. But I told all the girls it's from boxing. So
This
I banged my head and I'm bleeding, and then they're just like, "Oh my god, we're so sorry." And in my head, my friend who's a lawyer, he's like, "Sue them, bro.
Yeah.
Sue them, get some money." And I was like, I even spoke to the police. He's like, I'm in Turkey. They're like, "No one's you're not gonna make any money from this. You're in the wrong country for that." And when it's actually
Yeah, some
serious,
countries just
and
don't
they don't
take
even
that
pat it
bullshit.
after. You know, they still haven't patted it. My siblings have gone, and still not patted.
Was your blood still there as well? They didn't clean it. Just reminder to everyone, hey guys, don't touch this spot. Keep it.
We're in Turkey. They don't speak like that, bro.
But you think Turkish people work at the place?
Yeah, they do.
They don't.
They do.
Not in a place like that. Or
Yeah.
that would have never happened. Trust me, I know Turkish people. They would never allow something
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
he's Turkish Cypriot
Yeah, I'm Turkish.
and half British.
Yeah.
So where's the Indian come in?
He doesn't have any.
He's not,
I'm not
so he
Indian.
lied about that.
No. It's
Who?
So you capped about that.
Who?
Him.
I
No.
can't.
No, him. When we were at the fucking
nah,
party.
It's not
Oh,
Indian.
you told him you're Indian?
Yeah, I said I'm Punjabi.
Yeah, Punjabi.
But I don't
he
know
has-
which one it is. I don't know if
so
it's Indian
his-
or not.
His
his
job
mom-
is in India.
Yeah, no, but
But
his
there's one in
so
both,
his
right?
his mom is British, but she's British by passport, but by roots it's Punjabi. But then they've migrated a long time ago, so they're technically British people. But his roots there's Punjabi, but Pakistan Punjab.
See, I didn't even know about all this. I didn't even know until last
He
year.
didn't know,
think
and I
told
told him like 7
Yeah.
years
like,
ago.
like before they were separated.
What 7
No, like it's more like I didn't know where I was from, or because we never had the, like my mom's family. They're very European. They're very white. Like they don't talk to each other. They don't. I don't know. Like more. I don't know. Families on the east side of the world, not on the west. They're more like you sit together, you have dinner every weekend, and everyone's joking with everyone, and you're less formal. But Western families more like you're formal, cordial with the person. That's kind of how my mom's side is. So that topic of conversation never came up. I never heard them speaking Hindi either or Punjabi. So I didn't know.
I knew you was Punjabi 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, bro, you're Punjabi. Trust me, your features are Punjabi. If you put on the thing, you'd be like that.
But then that's the Indian side, isn't it?
Nah, that's
The
still,
Paki side wears that as well.
yeah, bro, it's like a Sikh thing.
Yeah, but
Yes.
are they Sikhs in
Yeah.
Pakistan? I don't think there's Sikhs in Pakistan.
Yeah, they are. Pretty sure they're.
I wouldn't know.
But it's
I
just
think
more
they
of the
used to be,
Indian
but I don't
side.
think anymore.
Yeah,
It's more of the
I've
Indian side, 100%. But
I've
still.
heard Pakistan is on smoke, bro. This guy told me he's like, if you walk down the street and you have a disagreement with someone, and you're young, there's a high chance you're gonna die. But if you're old, they respect the old people. They'll never kill an old person. I was like, what is that supposed? Is that supposed to be good? Like, he's already about to die. You're doing him a favor. Why are you killing the young guy? He's got time.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I found out last year that where my mum's side is Punjabi, so that's pretty cool, I guess.
You only found out last year,
Yeah.
but he knows for 5 years, yeah. Because he just does
Like
everything.
he guessed.
Because I know
He
everything.
just guessed it. He just guessed it.
Oh god. Yeah, bro.
Bro, how's the fucking
You look
Black
dog,
as
man.
fuck.
You look dog.
It's cool. It's cool. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
bro, how's the fucking automation shit going?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
It's at the moment not as happy with the results yet, but there's enough going for more to be worked on.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Yeah, I know. Like business comes in cycles. Like some you'll have phases where it's like going really well and then it's like down for a bit, then it like comes back up.
Because it's seasons. It's
Yeah.
based on seasons, but with how the market is right now for automation, there should not be any downside. It
Yeah.
should only be going up. That's it. So you have to look at that as well. There's seasons to be buying specific, like if you're doing clothes, there's seasons for specific clothes. There's seasons for hoodies. You don't try to sell hoodies throughout the year. No one's gonna buy that
Yeah.
here in summer. But with some stuff, there's no seasons. There's just constant up. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Pushing that a little bit. Trying to get it to its max potential.
That's good. That's good.
Hopefully.
I hope that works out for you, bro.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully. You might get a sponsorship on your podcast. You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, bro.
Guys, please, you make sure to automate your home. That's cool though. How long? When did you guys start podcasting? How long has it been?
Bro, it's been like I'd say like a month because like I was in fucking like
Yeah, I know.
yeah. It's like a total a month of like
Okay.
actual like working on it. Probably like a month.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Still good.
Like it came about really quick. Like I'm the type of person, if I have an idea, I'm gonna act on it. I just think about, one day I'll do it or one day. No, it's like I have an idea, I'm gonna fucking do it. Like we got everything set up in a week since we had the idea.
How much did it cost you much?
Bro, I found like everything like on budget, right? Like everything in total maybe like
What are these for?
this is a mixer, right? So what this does is it connects the mic connects to here, and then this basically transfers it to the computer, and then it just connects everything together, like the camera, the mic, everything.
Okay. So you can control everything from there.
Yeah, I can control everything. I can like change like how your voice sounds. I can like there's like effects and shit.
The podcast comes out. Hey guys,
Yeah.
That's cool. And what's your timing for like editing? When do you find time to sit down and just edit? Because it takes time, bro.
Bro, I try to get that shit, bro, because the editing, like, since it's not like some like cool art project or anything, it's kind of boring, right? The editing is kind of boring. So like, I try to get it out of the way as early as I can. Like, I wake up in the morning after like I'm done with my morning shit. Like, I just edit.
Do you feel like you could get any content from what was just said?
Oh yeah, of course. Like, I work my magic, bro. Like, I get content out of anything.
Are you good at editing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like all the videos you see on my Cats Fly, like the skateboard account, everything, like it's filmed, edited, everything by me. So, yeah.
Let's do a skateboarding thing one day. Because I started YouTube like a while ago. But it's like, it's very basic. It's very, I'm just putting out whatever I'm just happy with. It's not like there's an idea behind it. It's just like, let's do this and we'll see what comes out of it.
Yeah.
But I do a lot of filming and then I don't do the editing. So I think I'm just going to find someone who I can just pay to edit my videos. Cause
I'd do it for you.
what, my videos that I have?
Yeah, like if you wanna fucking edit and shit, like I'll help you out with that.
I'll talk to you about that then.
Yeah.
We should do a vlog one day. Maybe we go and do the...
For sure. Bro.
For skateboarding.
Uh-huh.
Because like I'm so shit at skateboarding, but I'm so good at skating and
Yeah.
ice skating and rollerblading and that. Like when my friends used to go skateboarding, I used to go with my blades, and then I even had the ones with the wax on the sides.
Yeah.
I'm sick at that. Like I can tell you proudly, I can say that. But skateboarding, I tried to do an ollie, never worked. All I did was bang this thing on the.
Well, how
on
long?
my
Like,
shit.
how long did you try and do it for?
At least 1 year, bro. And I did it
Really?
with other guys that were doing it. I just couldn't. It wasn't in me to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the danger of fear or because I don't remember being that
Yeah,
scared.
skateboarding really helps you get over fear of a lot of things, and a
Yeah.
lot of the things in skateboarding just translates over to your.
If I
other
come to the
parts of your life.
skateboard park, I'm gonna be padded up the 3 ankle socks.
Yeah, fully, man. Don't take no chances.
That's me.
Put a hammer on as well. You don't want another one on the other side.
I don't need pain like that, man. I'm good.
Nah, bro, starting off, there's really not that much that can go wrong. Like, you think, like, oh, if I fall, I'm gonna like, break a bone or some shit. Nah, bro, like, you're not falling from any height. You're doing, like, something on flat ground. Like, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
See, that's easy for you to say.
I know there's many weird ways to fall, bro.
Yeah.
People have walked and just slipped and broken their
Yeah.
So that gives me X10 chances of breaking something.
Nah, I hate wearing, like, all those, like, protective shit, because I don't like, I feel like it's more detrimental than it is beneficial, because when I skate, if I have all this shit on me, all this load on me, I skate shit, like, I fall more. Like, I don't land my fucking tricks.
I'm assuming it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's super comfortable.
That's why. Like, if I go skating, I'm not wearing pads. Fuck that. I'm vibing.
Did you ever get into BMX?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
You done everything, bro. I don't know if you're done choosing one.
Nah, for real. I got into BMXs with Turkey. I had a BMX myself. I had to, and did the whole. I was good with, you know how I say like I want to know how to fix a car, pull out the whole engine. I can do that with a bike. With my bike, I got the whole bike, removed everything, removed the chains, everything, took out everything. Then I got all the oils and everything to make it smoother. Because what I did was I bought a shit one, a used up horrible one, then painted the whole thing black, then taped it up black. Just did a little project for me.
You know, I'm very proud of you for doing that.
Why?
Because like it's good, you know how to fix a bike, but it's not really that difficult. Like to compare to a car.
Yeah.
Because you just said I want like how you talk about learning a car.
Yes, of course, it's nothing compared.
I mean, if you look at a bike, you can kind of figure out if something breaks, what you can do with it. Just put it back on.
You can kind of see all the moving parts.
Yeah, but have you ever taken out the whole brakes?
Yeah, the whole chain, the whole brakes. Yeah.
Removed brakes and put them back on.
Removed the tire off the thing. I've done like you do it in your free time.
Tire is calm. Everyone knows how to remove a tire.
What's the difference between the tire and the brake?
Tire just has one
unbutton the screw. You taking the nut off.
And the brake?
The brake is the same. You take off the nut for the brake and you put the new pads in, and then you nut it back on.
Bro,
Nut it back on, bro.
I was the funniest motherfucker on a fucking BMX, bro. When I was a kid, I had this little BMX. I didn't do tricks on anything. I just used to ride around on it. Bro, like, I thought I was the shit, bro. Because, like, I learned to ride.
I feel like you're the type of guy who put the bottle at the back so it made...
Nah, I never did that. I wanted to, but I never did that.
That's me, though.
But,
I was a GTR from then.
But I thought I was a shit because I'd go around in my neighborhood riding, like, without any hands, right? Like, I learned how to do that shit. Thought I was a shit, bro. One evening, I was riding my bike. A big-ass fucking, like... You know those like lampposts? Bro, so I don't know what was going on, but I was looking somewhere else, right? Bro, I just banged right into it. Bro, you know like in Tom and Jerry and shit where you like bang something, you like just slide down like that? It was like some shit like that, bro.
That sounds so painful.
One time, my dad was driving off, he was going out somewhere and I was riding my bike. So he said, you can I was like, let me hold onto the car. He says, okay. Held onto the car. So I was going.
His dad's an ass.
And then we get to a corner and I'm like, the brakes on my bike, I've never had brakes on a bike that actually worked.
Yeah.
Either I removed
But he
the brakes,
knows how to change brakes.
I didn't have to.
I respect that.
Shut up, man.
Shut
I'm
up.
just saying, don't compare fixing a bike and a car. Very different things, bro.
All you have to do is put the screws in it, but you never did it to your bike.
Because I just looked at it and I knew. You take off the thing and you change it.
But you never did it.
I have done it. I've taken off the thing. I've put the the same WD-40 that your granddad used for your back. I've done it on my bike. So before you China, it's there, bro. Interrupted my story as well. Man, he hit the brakes. My bike kept going. I smashed into the car in front of me.
He was laughing. Don't lie.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
But I was like,
he was laughing. No way. His dad was 100% laughing.
Yeah.
I was more worried that he would get angry that I hit the car, and he'd have to pay for that car. So I was just like.
Bro, I'd always go with my skateboard. Like, we'd go street skating, right? We just, like, go up to random-ass cars and just grab on, bro. And we, like, duck down so they don't see us, and they just, like...
See me, fam? With the rules, I do all of that shit in Toronto. And no way I'm doing any of that crap here. No chance.
It's different when you're, like, a little kid. Because, bro, when you're a little kid, people see you doing that shit, they just like, whatever, go, right?
When they see you got a mustache and a beard in your face...
Yeah, it's like, you're going to jail.
Hey, brother. Start working at 9 to 5. What are you doing? I used to like coconut water. I don't know.
I love coconut.
I don't really like it anymore.
But I think it's way better when you just have it straight from the coconut.
Yeah, no, like I'd chop it and like have it.
Dude, have you been to India before?
Of course.
Okay, so you know what it's like when the guy
Yeah.
and then the sugar cane. Oh,
the sugar cane juice.
The way they do it, it's low key disgusting the way they do it. But
But it just tastes so good.
But it tastes so good. Like there's nothing that can go left with it. Like you taste that compared to anything else, it just. I tried here. I feel like they add sugar here. I've tried here. I feel like they. Over
but
there.
you don't need to add sugar
one
to sugar
after
cane,
the
bro.
other. And then when you're having one coconut, you have 5 poor kids.
Bro, I used to just eat it like this, like the sugar cane, just like.
Yeah, same.
Just eat it.
Just chew on it.
Never. I've
You
never
never
done that. Never done that.
We used to get sugarcane, just chew on it, drink the juice, and then spit it out.
Yeah.
We used to have a berry tree in our house, and we used to grab berries until one of us got sick from it. Because it was just pulled, not washed, just pulled.
Bro, you know jackfruit?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I love that shit. When I was in India, like, I went to my dad's family's house once when I was really young, and bro, in their like family estate, they have like a big ass fucking jackfruit tree, and they have someone that like every morning he climbs up there and like cuts one off and like he'll cut it and give it to you.
That's sick.
Yeah.
My grandma
It's
used
like
to
the
have
most juiciest fucking fruit ever.
She used to have a cherry tree, and they've removed it recently. But what we used to do is the cherries that used to fall off, we used to get a tennis racket and we used to bang it against the gate. And one day my granddad, he came outside and he's like, "Hey, you're gonna eat my ass before you start doing that to my tree." And then
Just
like,
imagine like a very angry Turkish man.
and then my uncle was like, "Stop before you give him a heart attack." So we had to stop doing it.
What's your favorite fruit?
My
Is it
favorite
jackfruit?
fruit?
Yeah.
Jackfruit, bro. Like the ones
So
that
if you
in
could
India,
live
bro.
with just one fruit for the rest of your life.
The ones that are in India, like the fresh ones from the tree, bro. Oh, bro, I love that shit. But like the ones you get here in the supermarket are trash.
You?
Watermelon or mango?
Yeah, like it's the same for me. Those are my top 3: jackfruit, watermelon, mango.
Watermelon you can have anytime.
Yeah.
For me, it's grapes or watermelon.
Grapes.
Look, I love mango.
Grapes.
I love mango, but I feel like grapes is easier to eat more often.
Yeah, but you gotta wash it. You gotta wash every
You have
single
to
one.
wash a mango as well. Do you cut your mango or do you?
No? Oh, bro, what I used to do when I was younger, I take the mango and I like roll it and shit.
And then you bite off the top.
Yeah, but I'm
Then
like
you
stuck
suck
in the
it.
fucking
See,
yeah.
when I saw him do that, I said, "You're disrespecting the
Bro,
fruit."
you
man.
know
What the hell?"
we were in Rasa Kaiba and we all got mangoes and they're like, "Oh, we don't have a knife," and da-da-da. I was like, pussy, man. I took it on my thigh. I done that.
Yeah.
I bit it and I'm just like, and I put my legs
Bro, it's
outside of
so
the car
nice.
and I'm just sucking. And he's just like, "What the gay? What?" Like he was just like,
I just stuck my finger in and ripped the skin off, and then I ate it like that. I was like, "You're disrespecting
Nah.
the fruit, man. I don't like soft fruit.
No.
I hate soft fruit.
No, but we're
If I get an apple and it's
drinking
soft,
every part, and then you take it off, and then you eat the goti. Yeah, that's what it's called. The
Nah,
seed.
I hate soft fruit. Even grapes, I want it to be firm. Everything has to be firm. The apple has to be firm. Like not even like that. Like seriously, it has to be firm. But, the only thing you can kind of eat when it's like soft is like a banana, right? Like you can have a banana.
But you're screwing yourself more in the podcast. When you watch it later,
Alright,
it's just
thanks for
gonna.
having me. Thanks for coming. We're gonna end it right here.
Nah, I think watermelon is probably the best.
Yeah,
For me.
most likely. If I had to just choose one, probably.
Did you ever think if you swallowed the seeds of a fruit, the tree would grow
No,
in your stomach?
no.
Bro, for some bullshit reason, like people used to tell me that, like my elders did, like, oh, if you eat the seed, like it's gonna grow in your stomach. Like, why do elders tell you that bullshit? Like when you
Low
it
key, it
doesn't
makes sense though. Because like if you eat the seed and then there's water
It's
inside,
getting regular
and you
water.
have it, and you're not a person who shits normally, then it's still there in your system. Then the water goes on and
If you're
it's slowly
constipated.
sprouting.
Yeah,
You're
if you're
some shit,
constipated,
man.
you
Maybe
swallow a
it'll grow.
seed and then you get constipated. Man, I'm so fucked.
You shit out a tree. Just
But,
a
like-
plant coming out of your ass.
I don't think has that ever happened to someone.
No, I don't think so.
You know watermelons don't grow on trees.
I know they grow underground.
I didn't know that.
What you thought them was hanging from a tree?
I'm
though?
talking about this was I was a kid. I didn't know. I thought they grew. Like,
I thought the
on
same thing
trees.
about pumpkins, so I relate.
Oh, really?
That's positive.
Yeah. And I heard this recently about pumpkin patches, that they're not actually real. That what they do is they collect all the pumpkins because usually the field is so big and it's not fun to like go through the whole thing. So what they do is they collect everything, put it on a truck, and then they like put it around the field for people, so it's more fun for them to collect it and take it out of the ground. Business, the grind. Think about it.
Or the hustle.
Yeah, the hustle,
That's what we're talking about, the
yeah.
hustle of pumpkins.
Appreciate it, bro.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Peace, love.
This is Coconut Talks.
Yeah. Shut
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
up.